مم. السلام عليكم، تحياتي لكم ويسعد أوقاتكم جميعا. قبل ما نبلش لا تنسى تضغط لايك، ولو مش مشترك اشترك يا غالي. خلينا نبلش اللعبة الجديدة هاي. طبعا لسه بفتحها أنا وياكم، ما بعرف ولا أي إشي عنها. نحطها متوسطة، احنا مش كتير لعيبة يعني، مع إنه جداد. أوكي هذا أنا.
Encode your DNA.
شو هذا؟ بختار الشخصية. لا والله. أوكي نختار الشخصية الأولى، أحلى إشي. شايف أحلى من هنا. أه أه. اوكي هاي. شو نكتب؟ شو حدد السمات
Define
السلالكية.
your genetic structure.
اوكي بقدر احدد الجينات. خطوة عشوائية حاليا، مش راح نقدر نحدد. يا والله. هيك القوة. هيك الذكاء، شو اختار؟ عجبني هيك. هيك خلي طيب. اوكي تمام.
Choose a
خلينا نعمل.
genetic resilience.
شو هذا يا اخي؟ هذا شو هذا؟ طب بيولوجي ايش؟ حطها يا سيدي هيك. مش عارف شو راح استفيد منهم.
Choose your first style.
اوكي تمام. انا بحب اللون هذا، كيف وين. شوي هيك. خليه
Pick
هيك
your
تمام.
main color.
حلو هيك. كلر. وانو اوكي.
Choose your
ازرق.
detail color.
ديتيل كلر اوه. انا خليه ابيض.
Saboteur. Sentinel. Deadeye. Commando. Deadeye.
متربصة.
Commando.
دائي.
Psyfreak. Saboteur. Sentinel.
خلينا
Saboteur.
المخرب، انا حبيته اكتر.
Commando.
ولا خلينا الفدائي
Commando
فدائي.
chosen.
اوكي.
That'll work.
اوكي طيب. تاني.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already
لرنب
begun.
اوكي. حلو طيب تمام، بعلمونا كيف نلعب.
We're already at a crossroads.
صح
Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
اوكي لازم نختار مكان نعدي منه، يمين او شمال.
But
اوكي
for
تعال.
you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice, a reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
اكلنا هوا. انا احمر غامق من القوة والنفوذ، لون ازرق فاتح ممثل الحرية والوفاء. ازرق فاتح.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
اوكي ماشي.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
But what
In your nature.
بقدر اختار
natural
مع الصف
selection is all about
الناس
evolution and
الكويسين والناس
progress.
الاشرار.
And as soon as there's
هو مع الظلام ومع النور. اوكي حلو، اخترنا مع النور احنا.
Right is always right.
حلو. ولا في شي هون. اوكي.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind, a reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
اوكي ماشي. لكن طيب.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
لا يمكن تخطي. اوكي لازم نشوف هاي الشغلة. طيب تمام. سد. شو هذا ولا؟ اوكي الت صعب الت تحرج. لازم اعير عليه. طيب ها كده صد. يا الهي انا اتعلم لي يعني. اوكي بس صد كده صد. الله عليك كده تصد كيو. حاطين كيو. اوكي هيك تمام فهمت. لازم بالضربة يعني. قلت هيك. قلت صعبة عطات زي الأرض. ولا جميل. زر
Better
القلت
make a
صعب
run for
طبعا.
it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
هولي شيت. الله ربي. قاتلونا شو اعمل هذا. اهرب لازم اهرب منه. لازم العب في الاعلانات الصغيرة والله. ايوه لازم تحطها هون. اوكي البداية تدريبية كانت بينها. تدريبية اوكي تمام.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
اوكي بس في شغلة إذا بدي أسويها. إعدادات التحكم. نسيت الكاميرا لا. بديش نسيت الكاميرا بدي. تبديل القائمة السريعة. عكس العمود سلاسة الفرق صوت تعيين. أوكي هذا اللي بدي إياه. أنا نقلت المراوغة. يا هاي تمام هيك تمام. شفت الركض. تمام هيك تمام. بدي. اختيار. ولا اختيار غيرت اشي يعني غير يعني شو صار؟ شو؟ ايوه هيك.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
تالي هذا شكل حلو استهداف تمام. تقييم تمام. تقييم 2. طيب كده ضخه مش فاهم. معناش سلاح، احنا معناش سلاح ولا شو بالضبط؟ اوه تمام. اوكي ابلع.
Killed that
ما
one.
بلع.
Slash and dash.
لا هلا هلا بالمعلم. كأني بلشت افهم شوي شوي مش عارف. فوق نشوف. اوكي انت تفاعل تسجيل. اوكي انتقاد. ماشي ماشي. لوت ولا لوت؟ في شي هون، في شي اوكي، في شي هون. حمام. هلا والله باللوت. تمام. يهجم علي كأنه مش عارف.
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
ولا ولك هاي. ثانية ثانية نفهم الموضوع. اوكي كسفت حالي. اوكي هاي حلو يا كبير. اوكي. احنا بس قاعدين نفهم شو الموضوع. طيب هلا قبل ما نفهم اكيد احط السلاح. كيف بدي احط السلاح؟ بدي اضخ فيه. انا شايف السلاح في ايدي بس كيف احطه؟ بدي اطوله. شيفت. لا في شغلة غلط. اوكي طيب. شغلة لازم اقول فيها السلاح. مم. اوكي نشوف هلا بعدين. عشان نبدأ شوي صغيرة بعدين بنفهم. ولا لازم نستخدم سلاح يا اخي. اوه معلم.
Cutting edge. It's becoming terminal.
اعطيها. يا شوف تعال. ايوه ضيع الدم، انت ضيع الدم، انا مش فاهم اشي. ضيع الدم انا مش فاهم اشي.
Ching!
هذا مشكلة. طيب هذا السلاح. هذا لازم تضخه، مينفعش معاه هذا. اوكي مت انا. شي طبيعي. انا مش فاهم كيف من اخر حفظ موقف. اوكي تمام. شي طبيعي اللي صار، انا مش فاهم كيف بدي استخدم السلاح اصلا. هلا لازم نفهم كيف نستخدم السلاح بعديها نبلش، غير هيك ما بزبط معي. خلينا نشوف. استنى شوي بدناش نقتل حدا ولا نعمل معه. والإعدادات نشوف الصوت تعيين. اوكي هاي WSAD شيفت ولا هو هاي الكاميرا الباقي. اوكي اطلاق النار مش موجود. طيب ليش اطلاق النار مش موجود؟ السي نحطه. السي. كاميرا اعلى. كاميرا اعلى بي ان. تمام هيك خليهم. شوف شو هدول بالضبط. نعمل استبدال عودة. اشوف هلا اطلاق النار نحط سي. اشي غلط. شو بطول السلاح؟ فايل السلاح جنبي السلاح. طيب كده طوله. طخ فيه. شيفت سبيس هاي. معدات طيب. مخزون ابرة. طيب وسلاح. طب وين ثانية ثانية نعود نرجع هون نعمل تعيين الصوت وش هو. هاي. تعيين الافتراضي ار. نعم. رجعنا كل شي زي ما هو. قلت المراوغة. جمات اللي هي اكس وهذا اطلق النار. طيب تمام خلينا هيك نشوف. نقول هيك. صار يطخ هيك. هيك صار يطخ اوكي. ولا انا واحد. فين؟ انا مع السلامة يا غالي. سلم سلم. لو على السريع. هات لي اياها. ايش معك انت؟ ايش معك طبعا. طيب سؤال هلا. إيه السلاح قديش فيه؟ اوكي تمام. يلا. اوكي. المرحلة اللي بعدين. طب هلا لما حطينا هاي ليش ما اجت؟ اوكي. هيك بطوخ وهيك بضرب في السيف. اوكي تمام حلو. حلو 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 بلشنا نفهم شوي. بس بدنا نسبة قريبة. حلو. السلامة. ابلع ارتاح. قلت لي اياها والله. هات لي اياها. هات لي اياها. مش عارف شو باخد بس انه ايش اكيد كويس.
Right between the eyes. Chop chop.
حلو. طب الشخصية نقدر نضيف اشي عندنا سهل. زيد الايش القوة ولا الحيوية ولا الذكاء؟ اوكي. رشاقة. كن
You got the
رشيقين.
moves.
اوكي. تالي. تالي القريب. القتال بعيد المدى احسن اشي. ولا لا دي قريب المدى. حلوة هاي. اوكي يلا. تمام. شو صار يعني؟ اوكي حصلنا اشياء جديدة مش عارف شو هي. اوكي حلو حلو.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
اضغط ايوه كويسة هاي. اوكي ايش بدنا هون؟ على
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
حلو.
Whoa!
انا والله.
It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
لازم نطلع من هذا المكان. في شي هون؟ لا.
The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
عاود يسحب حاله.
Pow!
بس تخليه يضربنا خليه يضرب. لا بعت اوكي تمام. اصدها تصدش. ضربة النملة هاي الجديدة. تعال. لا 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 كثير هيك. ضربني كثير والله. اوكي حلو حلو. بس ثواني. إيه بدي افتح بس كيف افتح هلا نسيت كذا. هاي الصندوق. ايش الصندوق مخزون. اوكي معي اسعاف مسف حالي كويس تمام. اسلحة هذا. طيب هاي السكين تمام. حلو.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks travelled through the sky and beyond.
اوكي ماشي.
It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding.
طيب دبليو استخدام الضف. طيب تدمير الأعراض. سوي كيو. طيب اوكي هلا لازم اصفر يجي على اصفر. كيف فهمت انا. مش فاهم اشي. خطوات اليسار. الاصفر. اه يا بردقاني. يعني برد هذا إيه. احتمالات. والله والله ما بعرف كيف. اوكي شوف.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
اوكي هلا البردقاني البردقاني تمام ولو بدك.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
حلو.
There you go.
بسيطة. فتح الباب. الرد المثالي للجمعة ده بس هيصدم. خلاص أول مرة. اوكي طيب تمام.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Don't stop pounding him out. Slice and dice.
حلو. حلاوتك يا معلم.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's the legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as the child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciple. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived.
ما تذكرش الشجرة بمرة أنا. اوكي الوضع افتراض العبارات الشخصية تمام خلينا قديما ايه وانا صغير. هاي ذكي لذيذ ظريف بس كان وانا صغير. اوه هذا كان هو.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even he understands why you came all the way out here, to see them. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
اوكي كمل معاه.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one.
اوكي
You must find the glitter grass and ruffle it to get the Nono to come.
اوكي تمام. ماشي ماشي فهمت عليك خلاص روح. ولا اي حركة كنتش عارفها. ولا جميلة.
You found one. You should be proud. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle, and only time will tell. You need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is... You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle.
اوكي يلا. صرت معه.
You handle that net like you've never... One day, he hopes the tree will have...
طيب ماشي.
But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with...
كتب شو. ايش هذا؟
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree, from this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into...
طيب ماشي يا عمي.
One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect...
طيب ماشي.
He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the loop.
طيب ماشي. ماشي ماشي ماشي.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a... He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the world eaters arrived.
طيب اوكي.
The
طب خلاص يا زلمة كفي يا زلمة تعبت.
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
اوكي. يا حبيبي
Wiz
هذه
is
لفة
still
طويلة.
repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route.
اوكي.
Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friend... He wants you to understand that you'll all die. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe.
اوكي لازم ننقذ الشجرة. التقاط. تمام يلا.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
كماشي. ايش حاضر حاضر. حبل يا سيدي هي. مع حبل. قطر الخبرة طلعت.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, It can't endure the environmental change and assault from the world eaters.
لازم ننقذ شجرة العالم. لازم. شجرة الحياة. اوكي ماشي. بكتشف طبعا عارف.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
اوكي.
Let's
بعلم
see.
من ماشي ماشي. اوكي عودة. حلو. هيك بنحفظ موقعنا. جميل. شو هذا حبيبي؟ شو هيدا معلم؟ راح اواجه هذا؟ دمر الدنيا يا
That must be
زلمة.
the world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
كيف بدي اخدعه؟ كيف بدي اخدعه؟ ايه السؤال كيف؟
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the world eaters to our...
اوكي.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him...
اوكي.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intention. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a...
اوكي نساعده.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this
And you're always
طيب. ثلاث نقاط ذهنية. تمام.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date says you will make a better stand against the world. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is...
اوكي.
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
تمام. طيب.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction, to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
اوكي فهمت. يعني برضه موقفش ضدهم، موقف معاهم.
Out-of-Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and... He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expect...
اوكي فهمت.
Out-of-Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need.
اوكي معلم. السجل هون. اوكي الخريطة نروح هون. يلا.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
اوكي اختار طريق معين. انا راح اختار الطريقة هاي.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
تدخل معانا ولا شو؟ عارف مين قاتل انا اصلا.
Right where it cuts.
اوكي.
Handy.
اوكي تمام كمل مشوارنا. بدي اتكلم معاهم؟ لا ما.
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
شو هاي؟ عندي ولا خردة. معقول في اشي لوت هون؟ في لوت، استنى نلوت احسن اشي. صديق برضو. انتقاد. لكن لقينا اشي مرتب. حلو. جينا هون صح؟ هون ما جي. شوف لنا اشي اذا في اشي هون سريع. اشي. ما في.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem.
اوكي نعلم هاي.
Let's see.
فتحات.
Says
Hello,
they're
Malta.
wary of strangers. They're at war. Says everyone wants to see the Sifu. You're in luck, though, as his scheduled...
انا قتلت الأول هلا انا. قلت شي غلط بيني. لا والله.
Zata is the mój totlo.
منظره هذا.
Kariezne zdace. Paro, Je put
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy.
اوكي
The
اوكي
Sifu
معلم.
is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew.
Nibira.
He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side, the wasteland you came from. He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their... Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become... Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of... He had a feeling you'd say that. You're not sinister enough to be a Jagni. That he'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave and asks you to reconsider. Otherwise, you'll be seen as a rival.
اوكي شو رايكم شباب؟ شو رايكم؟ انا ما أمسك.
Then so be it. He wants you to know that they'll show no mercy at the end of this war and offers you a last chance.
ايه
And with that, he urges you to seek protection at Myriad's stone fort before word gets out that you've chosen not to side with them. It was built on the back of many, including us, and claimed by Myriad when the construction was abandoned after the attack on the old village. It's time to say goodbye for now. And if it's not the kind of goodbye that lasts...
عارف. اوكي هذا ما استفدنا منه. حتى
Let's
تفاعل
see.
هون. اوكي حتى تفاعل هون. نروح للزيارة الثانية. نروح للزيارة الثانية. يمكن في لوت هون صحيح. نشوف والله. في لوت. هلا والله. ايه؟ نقاط. طيب اوكي. هلا هدول الاشياء اللي اخذهم وينهم؟ وين المخزون؟ اوكي. المخزون. اوكي الازياء. دقيقة زمان نشوف شو هدول بالضبط. المخزون. عرفتم المخزون هدول اخذناهم الاشياء تمام. طيب هاي الاسعافات هاي. ايش كمان طيفون فيه؟ وين فتحة الطاقية هلا؟ تسيل الحالة اي. حيوية. صحة الدرع اوكي. ينفع احط الطاقية مثلا على لسه. ما بينفع. بينفع هو، بس انا مش عارف كيف. زين اتأكد اذا في اشي هون والله. كيف في اشي هون؟ هات لوت يا معلم. تجهيز اف. اوه لبستها. اوكي تمام. شلون ما في؟ نروح المنطقة ذيك. لا والله. حلو. هات نقاط. معك اشي؟ ما معك.
Better
ولا.
beware, that's a monk up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
ولا مأثر عليه بالمرة انا. شو هذا؟ ما بأثر عليه. ولا.
Chop it up. Down to half your health.
أنفع أصدها. أوكي فهمت هلا. لا لا لا، كتير كتير هيك، كتير هيك كتير. أوه.
Now that's a flesh wound. So much damage. Hurts less now.
ولا.
You're injured. Ready to take on the world.
يا زلمة دخيلك. هدي شوي هدي شوي.
That's going to leave a mark.
ايوه هيك يا رجل روح. اخذنا منه ايش كمان؟ شو اخذنا منه يعني؟ هنسف حالنا.
Got one.
كويس. مستوى جديد. مستوى الهوية.
Feeling stronger every day.
نزيد كمان الحيوية.
Feeling good?
تمام تمام.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
ممكن نتفاعل هون عشان نحفظ المنطقة.
Let's see.
حلو.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says everyone wants to see the seafood. You're in luck, though, as his...
تمام. هلا والله. هذا منظره كويس.
Lappanen akin kan man. Kerätnä faal hutut mustugai lavute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
اوكي.
The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better
اوكي
place.
هذول معاهم.
He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and but he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of the Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you...
اوكي حلو. هل صار في تحالف بيني وبينه؟ حلو حلو.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even he wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
اوكي. اوكي اوكي اوكي.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle... tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim... Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and... Seeing you brings back his memory. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can... Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. You have things to do, places to go to. It's time for you to revisit the past.
اوكي. اغلب ما هيك.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort.
اوكي حلو.
Happy you're no longer so shy. Good to have you working to help out. Didn't have much else to say.
اوكي. هذا نلوت واحنا نظبط حالنا. شو رايكم بهاي؟ حلوة. والله حلوة. حلوة هاي. اوكي.
Asks you to check out the wares, confident you'll find everything you need. He says this is the go-to place if you...
أسلحة قطعية المد.
Chingity ching!
ايه. ملابس.
Glad you got rid of that.
بيعوا هاي. خلي هاي عشان نلبسها. اوكي.
Good to lighten your load. wasn't worth its weight.
خليهم هذولا.
A done deal.
Benefire.
Shopkeeper
Yeah.
claims you won't be able to find.
شو عنده بضائع؟ بد إنارة، شريط بضائع شمسية، اوكي. ملابس. عنده ملابس، اوكي. ما بدنا غليات. اوف 1500. قديش معي؟ يقول معي قديش انا. اسلحة في هاي اسلحة. جذع فيش اسلحة. وين الاسلحة؟
On my way to Wajito.
Says the shop holds something for everyone, especially you.
تمام. هات نشوف والله عندك بضاعة هاي.
Iname Pichula.
Points out they just restocked, so you should be able to find something. See what they might want to offer.
غليات. غليات دول عندهم كده. شو فيه هون؟ شو هون؟ ما في شي. هون طبعا بس تشوف ايش في هون. لو وجهنا شوي. اهو اخزي. اوكي خلي. اوكي خلينا نطلع هلا. اوكي ننزل تحت. شوية هون. حلو. اوكي مطلوب منا هلا نروح المنطقة هذيك. يلا نلبسه؟ ليش الدرع؟ 7 8. اوكي.
Pants would be the bare minimum. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see.
حلو.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
ايش في؟
Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored.
اوكي. اوكي. اصبح عائدا له. اوكي ماشي.
He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? Wait, but you need practice. Lot. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely... You should know. Practice. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good.
اوكي.
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your... You should look for things that are recyclable. It should...
اوكي.
He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes... He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. He says only a few are willing to do the little things, but if you make enough of them, he'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you find...
ضرر.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able... He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to... She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try... You've always followed your own path, but this... They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for... There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. You'll have to face pain at some point. He...
ايه انا غلطت في زر الكيو، لازم هو الصد صح.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at some... The most important thing... It's time to focus on...
اوكي انا نفسي اوصل التدريب، صرت نفسي اوصله. اوكي وصلت خير.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him, too, before you leave for training. He'll leave the quick part to... He suggests you get going and find him gagged. He's curious to see what you found. He says whatever it is, it shouldn't be left... He says it's about time you learned how, and...
مش فاهم شو سوي.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make.
اوكي سيبك هلا. اخيرا.
Pala.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Mustiki muhka.
Hopes you're as...
Mustiki muhka.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't...
اوكي.
Kialdo male kanaro tono.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Ruemu tono.
That's all she's ever asked of you.
Puri kumbala muma.
Been working on a present for...
Bola kamono mrutna.
You should go see him and find out what... Catchy.
Tukonda.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this.
Pendrine senama.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old...
Urasa durut.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Kamonu.
You're lucky to have such a fine help.
Kanamunta.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Minalagi mamuru.
Says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow. Rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
اوكي.
Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Can't see. Kamonu.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Amu.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come.
Andro.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
اوكي. الله هو. موت. آه.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
ماتت.
If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
خلص على أبوه وأمه.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. Gotta protect that noggin.
اوكي كويس.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. Slash the slash. That one good. Pang pang. You're not dead yet.
ولا متنا. اوكي انا بقول كافي لعند هون. لهون بنكون وصلنا لنهاية بثنا. تحياتي لكم، يسعد اوقاتكم، شكرا لكل واحد شاف البث وتفاعل. نشوفكم بخير، تصبحوا خير، سلامات يا غوالي.